Here is where we left off with our last math lesson. We were looking at this chart with the metric measurement system. And what we're finding out is that the metric system for measurement, whether it's length, volume, or mass, is pretty much identical. When we're measuring length, we use a meter stick. When we're measuring volume or liquid, we use a liter. And when we're measuring anything with weight, we're using a gram. There's the change: meter for length, liter for liquid, gram for mass. But if you look at either side of that standard measure, right down the middle of the charts, you'll see that decameter, decaliter, decagram, hectometer, hectoliter, hectogram, kilometer, kiloliter, kilogram. Smaller units of a meter, liter, and gram are decimeter, deciliter, decigram, centimeter, centiliter, centigram, millimeter, milliliter, milligram. So these three charts are, once we learn one chart and we just use the different measure type in the middle, whether it's meter, liter, or gram, we know that we can go 10 times smaller, 10 times smaller than that, and 10 times smaller than that, or 10 times greater, 10 times greater than that, and 10 times greater than that. And that's true for every one of these charts. So once we understand how the metric system is based on that 10, then we're able to use that for any type of measurement that we're doing. That's why so much of the world is using the metric system. So let's take some practice with these. Now, read these three problems and decide, am I measuring length, liquid volume, or weight? Because underneath the purple box at the top is the right chart that we need. So here are the questions. How many meters are equal to 7 kilometers? How many centimeters are equal to 4 meters? And how many millimeters are equal to 15 centimeters? What are we measuring here? If we're using meters, are we measuring length? Are we measuring liquid volume, or are we measuring weight? We're measuring length because meters are the measurement that we use for length. So there's our chart. So now we can answer these questions using this chart. How many meters are equal to 7 kilometers? How many meters are there in 7 kilometers? Well, there's 1,000 meters in 1, so there's 7,000 meters in 7. Okay, getting easier as we understand these charts. How many centimeters are equal to 4 meters? How many centimeters are equal to 4 meters? Well, there's 100 centimeters in 1 meter. I have 4 meters, so I must have 400 centimeters. Our last question, how many millimeters are equal to 15 centimeters? If I have 15 centimeters, that's 10 times greater than millimeters. So how many millimeters are in 15 centimeters? Centimeters. 15 centimeters times 10. 15 times 10 will tell me how many millimeters are in my 15 centimeters. 15 times 10. Figured that one out, and that is 150. Correct. How about this one? Are we talking length, liquid volume, or weight? Elena has a cat with a mass of 4 kilograms. Ginger's dog has a mass that is 2 times as much as Elena's cat. What is the mass of Ginger's dog in grams? Are we measuring length this time? Are we measuring anything that's a liquid volume? Or are we measuring weight? Yes, this time we are measuring weight. So now we're using grams. Okay, so everything will finish with grams. Her cat has a mass of 4 kilograms. She's got 4 kilograms. Ginger's dog has a mass that's 2 times greater than 4 kilograms. What's 2 times greater than 4? 8 kilograms. So if Ginger's dog is 8 kilograms, what is the mass of Ginger's dog in grams? Dog is 8 kilograms. What is he in grams? 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. The dog is 8 kilograms. So the dog is 8,000 kilograms. All right, let's try this one. Jennifer buys a 2-liter bottle of apple juice and a 3-liter bottle of orange juice at the market. How many deciliters of juice does Jennifer buy in all? Are we measuring length this time? Are we measuring liquid volume? Or are we measuring weight? What are we dealing with? We're dealing with juice, liquid. So here is our chart using liters. She buys a 2-liter bottle of apple juice and a 3-liter bottle of orange juice. So how many deciliters does she buy in all? Well, she buys 2 liters of apple juice, 3 liters of orange juice. So she buys 5 liters of juice in all. 5 liters of juice. How many deciliters is that? Well, there's 10 deciliters in every liter, and she has 5. So how many deciliters of juice does she have? 50. Correct. So, boys and girls, when we convert in the metric system, this is what we use. And it's the standard chart no matter what we're measuring, whether we're measuring length, liquid, or weight. We just use the terms meter, liter, or gram. And then everything is times 10 bigger or times 10 smaller. And that's why the metric system is so easy to use compared to what we do with things like inches, feet, yards, miles for length. And then in America, for liquid volume, we use, oh my goodness, we use ounces, pounds, pints, quarts. Okay, we use all those different types of measurements that don't equal nice, easy tens. And then for weight here in America, we use pounds and ounces. Okay, so it takes 16 ounces to make a pound. And then how many pounds does it take to make a ton? And it's not all just times 10. These ones are so much easier because everything is times 10 bigger, times 10 bigger, times 10 bigger, or times 10 smaller, times 10 smaller, and times 10 smaller. So once you understand these charts, the metric system is very easy to use. So today, you're going to be converting metric units of, I believe it's volume today again, practicing converting from one unit to another. Remember, everything is based on 10. So you'll be getting on compass and doing that activity next. All right, boys and girls, you can get to work.